What's going on, everybody? Sorry I didn't get to an episode or video yesterday. Just kind of was a crazy weekend and whatnot. Just ran out of time, but to make it up for it, I'm gonna do a double header today, and we're gonna start here with the new song, new single from the band All for Metal. The name of this one here is Born in Valhalla. I mean, what a great title there. And yeah, their first single, All for Metal, was tight. Really, really impressed. So I've been really curious to see what their second song is going to be like, and we'll get a little bit more of a taste or feel for how the band really is. More than just like the one song. So yeah, I'm just pretty stoked about this one. So without further ado, let's check it out, shall we? Rangers, go. They have like the Mongolian throat singing, like in the beginning and the end, the intro and the outro. um, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It's like the one dude from Vicious is Odin, and then the other dude is Thor, like I guess his son, I guess. Um, don't know. It's kind of interesting because like he gets the hammer at the end, and the one dude's got the thing. I don't know what's going on with that, but or really what's going on for that matter. I guess they died in battle, but I guess they're gonna go back. I'm not sure. And that one dude that got the lady, he's like an assassin. He like used his special, his super ability where he like turns invisible. He gets cloaked and he just goes around and just gets her from behind. That's messed up, but yeah, this song, it just left me a smidge underwhelmed, to be honest with you. This one is really not that All for Metal isn't straightforward because it was, but it had its own kind of personality to it. I feel like it had a little bit more of a, I don't know. This one just really felt like I've heard it a bunch. It's the first time listening to this song, but I feel like I've heard this song like a million times. Like it just has that very just kind of generic sound to it, in my opinion. Even the chorus is just I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the musicianship and the vocals and whatnot are really good. It's just the song itself, and it just makes me a little bit nervous that the whole album or whatnot or the band is just gonna be one of those bands that just ends up kind of just being like, having their gimmick, and then just running with that. And, the songs or the music just ends up kind of being somewhat standard fare, somewhat generic, cookie cutter kind of stuff. Because even the melodies in this song, it just yeah, I don't know. Like nothing really jumped out at me whatsoever. It's hard to even recall, particular moments musically that caught my attention or anything like that. I like I guess like the chanting kind of nature of it, the way like the drums hit, or you hear like the pounding, thud or whatnot, or clank. I guess like a hammer, hitting steel or whatnot. So that's cool. It's definitely got that fist pumping kind of vibe, like oh yeah, metal vibe. But other than that, it just it just really did not stand out to me whatsoever. The only thing that kind of makes it somewhat, somebody like take notice is, you have like the dual vocals, and that's really cool. That's one thing I really liked about the band when I heard the first single, All for Metal. It's like their dynamic was really, really good and just worked really, really well. But I just feel like that song had a little bit more heart behind it, a little bit more of a charm, a little bit more of a standout quality. Whereas, for the follow up, we were expecting, or I was expecting, I guess, hopefully something a little bit different. But I feel like this is kind of just taking that All for Metal formula, the first single, taking that formula and kind of just recycling it for just that standard, somewhat uh, cookie cutter, generic song. Simple as that. It's like the anthemic kind of metal with the power metal kind of vibes, and they're warriors and this and that. It just it, I don't know what else to say about it. It just the whole thing just felt really, really rehashed. And I'll be honest with you, folks. So yeah, not my favorite here. So it doesn't give me the highest or the most optimistic outlook into like a full album from the band, but I could be completely wrong. Anywho, that's just my 2 cents on it. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this song, or what you think of the first single, All for Metal. How did the two compare for you? Are you looking forward to future album and things like that? Let's talk about it in the comments down below, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger out.